mostly doing. Y'all looking nice. You got the jewelry on. Y'all looking fine. That's all I'm doing. I'm walking through. Campbell just from the car, brother. Take one of these cars. This is what I'm trying to do. This is a renegade here, right? Okay, what he's doing now, right? He's legal now, right? So you dig what I'm saying? That's his name now. This is the name of the organization, Afro-American Palms in the Game. Okay? Palms in the Game. Okay? That's really no bias like that. So what I'm doing, I'm taking, he came back home because he's legal now, right? So he want to do something like a video or a movie about the project. So what I'm doing, I'm just walking him through, feeling the set. That's all we're doing, just walking through, feeling the set of where he used to live and where he come from. That's all mostly what we're doing. All right?
He got shot for this thing, too.
I'll get with you. What's up, CC? Come on, step over here, brother. Holler at me. Come on, wing around here. What's up, man? Huh? What's up with you, man? I ain't seen you over here. What's going on with you, brother? Huh?
Here,
What's up, Jack?
here my dear ugly brother named Cal.
Don't worry about it. I got you. Hey, I'll get with you in a minute, man. What's going on in the back? What's been going on over here, man? This has been hectic, man. The drug war, you know everything. You know?
We had a fight yesterday in West Field. Disciples and Vices. They fighting over turf. Disciples want this building back over here. The Vices was fighting to keep this.
So what you think about the gangs, other gangs like the Bloods and the Crips now?
They ain't got nothing coming, man. They just been caught on to something, man, you know, and trying to be like the rest of the gang. But you know what's happening. All the brothers up here, we real. Them niggas, they just imitations, man. They killing each other too fast down there. Too fast. You know, we would think about it. Them niggas down there just killing.
So how old would you think one would join a gang? What is a gang?
A gang is a group of motherfuckers getting together, you know, looking out for one another. Well, around here, you know, as you know, grew up, all us stick together, we look out for ours, you know, so whatever they want to call it.
So, what is your definition of a gang?
Well, really, my definition of a gang, I really don't understand the definition of a gang. I call ourselves an organization. The poverty, let me see how should I say it. Well, I really don't understand the definition of a gang, because I belong to an organization. So therefore, a gang is someone that'll rob and kill old ladies. We don't do that type of stuff. It's a difference between an organization than a gang. A gang don't care about who they hurt. They don't care about what they do. An organization, they do got rules and guidelines they have to follow.
Do gangs have rules? Is a gang different than an organization?
A gang is much different from an organization.
Every gang got rules.
Just like we stand here talking, you see the children all around us. A gang really couldn't have no kids around because they'd be scared for what the kids might overhear.
So what about the safety of the kids? What do they do to protect the safety of the kids?
Well, really, I can't tell you what they'll do to protect the kids. The kids have to hit the floor like everybody else, if you ask me, in my opinion, because the gun have no name, neither do bullets.
Some kids are hear shots. When the person's shooting, they'll run out to see who's doing the shooting instead of trying to duck.
Can you tell me what can one do to come out of a gang or organization to better their lives?
Lead the community.
In the community, you know.
And hope you don't see nobody. Like you go somewhere, establish yourself. You left it alone. You happen to see me. You with some well-respected people. And I holler, what's up, group? How you doing? Almighty. And you ignore me. So it's always gonna follow you a hunch. You know, leave, go to what far.
If I was
ain't no out.
If I was in the same predicament, I'd do just like you do it. I would go away, what have you, get myself together and come back. I would never forget my hood, because this is where I grew up at. You know, I would never forget nobody.
What about you,
Well, man, you can say I'm doing fine. I ain't on nothing. I don't need nothing. My life is doing great. I wish sometimes that the community, the aldermen, the politicians will build something for these kids to play. Look what they're playing on. Look what they got. What do they have? They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing.
So can y'all tell me and picture in your mind, when you hear about different gangs in other cities, do you really compare them with what goes on with a notorious gang as Vice Lords, Disciple, Bloods, and Crips?
To my knowledge, yeah, because everybody living rough. Everywhere you go, people living in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Their houses ain't kept up to standards. the government taking everything you own now, even if it don't have anything to do with the government taking that. So to me, yeah.
So what do you think the government doing to help work with gang members and gang organizations?
Well, to my knowledge, I don't see no benefit. Nothing. I don't see no loans. I don't see no center built sky high for these kids. Look around. Can't you see? Look what they got to play on.
This same shit still here as when you was here. Still,
They got to play on.
doesn't
Look at the
change.
stump hanging up out the ground. And you ask us about gangs? You ask us about property? Yeah, these guys over here want fine cars, want fine clothes. They want to eat the best of food. Look around. Look at the weeds growing tall, badly car, kid get hurt, killed in that car right there. Just look around you, man. Buildings tore down, garbage land everywhere. They can get these guys a job to do this here. This don't take no training.
Can I get them flying in cars?
Going out there, you know what I'm saying? Looking for where it's kind of hard. Be a survivor.
Fuck your recreation. They survive over here, brother. Okay. All right.
Hey, you should be chilling in the shade over here, you know what I'm saying? Don't get us eliminated, you ready to forget it.
And here, where they got the gate closed here, if the gang members would come out to shoot, the kids could not even run through the gate because they have changes on the back of them gates. So the kids have nowhere to go. Watch the ball.
They got to run all around
See
the
what I'm
building to try
saying?
to get in.
They have to go on both sides of this building to go to the front to be able to go in. They cannot even go in through this way here.
And if the shooting jump off, everybody going to duck with the flow. And you're going to look around and see who's going to get up and who's going to be laying down that shot.
These houses on this street here, that's the only thing separate the disciples from the vine slope. That's the only thing separate us, it's these houses. And then you got a lot here. You got a lot around this corner here where the gangs can still communicate with, they go on with the shoes. You got abandoned buildings, as you can see that building there, this big old building here, where a gang member can take another gang member, kill them, take a lady, rape her. You know, there's all sorts of things that just go around over in the community. You got the right type of people behind you, trying to help you, like, keep the gang violence down. Because really, the drugs out here is really going to be sold, whether I do it, you do it, somebody going to do it. So most likely what the people have to do is just understand each other, live for respect. This is the only store that we have in the neighborhood between the Vice Lord and the Disciples. So 9 times out of 10, everybody will meet up at this store. This is most likely where all the shooting take places. As we can walk on this side, you can shoot across the street. This is where all the shooting takes place. As you have the Disciples to come out of this building here. If you can swing your camera around here, you have the Disciples to come out of this building. Okay, then you have the Vice Lord to come out to your right, over this way. So this is the middle right here. As I just showed you both parts of the building, this is the middle. This is something like a dividing line. The only thing we have going is these houses. But we really don't have a center over here. We don't have nothing for the guys to get out and participate in. You understand me? We have one store that everybody has to go to. So you're going to have the violence between the disciples and the Bible because there's nowhere for them to go. There's nothing for them to do. So you're going to have that animosity. You're going to have because of money. There's not enough money in the community. There's not enough activity in the community. It's just not enough of anything really in the community. Okay, this is a school. This is one school where all the gang members have to go. The Vice Lord, the disciples. You know, this is the only place they can go. Now this building up here, this is the disciple building. It's like, this is one part where nothing goes but disciples. If you turn your camera and look at the building here, this is Vice Lords here. This is Vice Lords. Where you watching is nothing but Vice Lords. All the way around, all the way to these projects over here. That is the old folks' home there. This building here is the projects. This building here, that building there. Them is like Vice Lord building. This is the only disciple building that we have over here. This is where the war come in at. Right here. This same spot here. It's like the war. This is like where the war be, right here. Here, over here, it was a playground out here. But they took the playground down from there with swings. Oh, it was a sprinkler. You still got the basketball court, but it was sprinklers, it was slime board, it was all kinds of etc. right up in this area right here. But what the government did,
All this.
they took all of this equipment out of this one playground. This area here could have saved hundreds and thousands of lives. And they moved it. They moved this, all this playground area, and they moved it. And they didn't move it for the better, they moved it for the worse. The reason I can say they moved it for the worse is because they took it. As you follow me, this is where we had our bike rails, the park your bike. As you follow me, they took it from here with this building here. This building here is a Viceroy building. Now swing around for me. That is the Salvation Army. That building there is a Viceroy building. But they took this playground that was here and they took it and put it over here. Now this is a disciple building.
Danger zone.
All right, let me tell you something. Yeah, see, this is the building I grew up in, right here. This is where it all started from. Now they took it and they moved it here. This is where they moved the playground to, right over here. Now the people from this side can't go over here. This is where most of your shoes come in at because the kids want to play. As you can look, you've been all over the neighborhood.
Some of this down here, you think you pick this up? Can you get something down here?
Some of the fallen brothers who have died over here,
These
their
is
names.
names. It's kind of fade away from the rain and the snow and the hot heat. But this is basically names of all brothers that died.
Some of them still alive, but
Some still here. Some that wrote their names here is gone, passed away. Shot down or OD'd or something. Or when a brother gets shot, a person feels sorry, they come out and write their name down on the ground in this big area. Where we're going into this field right here, everybody's come out here and play ball and stuff. Now it's cut off because this side, we shoot at this side, and the kids can't come in here and play ball no more. You can see where the grass is due to all the cracks.
Out of all the filming that we did, out of all the land we walked on, this is the schoolyard. As you can see, they have plenty of room in here for the kids to play. But why is there any kids out here?
It's too
The
dangerous.
reason why? Because it's too dangerous. This building here is the disciple building. But if you swing over this way, this is the Viceroy building. So this room here is like a battlefield. This playground here with all these kids, between this building and that building, is a battlefield. This is where the bloodbath starts.
Right here.
This is where we'll end. For some unfortunate folks not able to make it back to this building or that building, as you can look around, and as you can say for yourself, out of all the places you've been and seen all the kids, it's not that many kids out here. So that should tell you that the government's not doing something right. You got a schoolyard. They can play baseball out here. You got the rim up here that is gone. You understand? You got all this land here to play, but no one to play on it because of the game. Because the both of the sides of the game that they put this playground right in the middle, dead in the smack center. I guess for both games to
kids
go.
running out because they think something's gonna happen. They're ready to take off and start running.
that's how tense
They
it is
stop
around here.
playing to see what's up. You got people that look out the window, got their own code and say that them Vicks is in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Normally a group of people don't walk across no field unless something finna go on.
Right. So his eyes on us now as we stand here. They don't know what's happening. They wonder why we standing here in this field. You know
But
what I'm saying?
this is how it all starts.
Play
Somewhere
ball.
down the line, this is where it all ends at. Right here. Right here. Somebody won't be able to make it back over there. Somebody won't be able to make it back over there. So it is likely to be all here.
And look, he come through here, shot. They had to bring him through this field, shot.
I
Bring him
got
back to the
shot
field.
right here.
This guy right here. They bring him. He should know.
We need that center. We need that handout that I was telling you all peoples about. Because truly, if we don't get that handout, something seriously gonna be going wrong with the black Americans of today. As myself, they say I used to be this, I used to be that. Yeah, I was charged with some things I wasn't. But to me, to you peoples, I'm trying to change my life and I need some help. Okay, this here is graffiti and something like they said we is all about. Most of the names you see on here have brother died for these projects. What I mean by died for the project, died for somewhere where they believe is home. Died for something they believe into as we joined this organization to be a part of something because somewhere down the line they feel that they have been left out. Basically, some are everywhere. So what they did, they put the names of the people that passed. That's mostly what this here is.
Now we are inside one of the housing projects, and there are still weapons that gang members control, even though housing security officers are on duty.
Gang weapons in the building while you have security. That shows security ain't worth a damn. How do it look? In a security building. I want you to swing your camera around and show you how kids can get caught up in this thing right here. See what I'm saying? How this here should be locked and secured, which it ain't. So therefore, any kid can get off the land and get hurt. Then I want you to follow me as we walk down these hallway stairs, how dark it is in here. How you can't see how no light bulbs here, how not even electricity. See the loose wires hanging down here? Now I want you to follow me on down the stairs. I want you to see the rubbish all on the floor, how you can come downstairs, the roaches and the rats running, the false wiring up there. Then I want you to come on down these stairs, how not a light out in this for me. As you go all the way down, it's not a light in there one of these facilities or the hallway. Take your time before you fall now. I want you to come on down. All the graffiti you see on the wall is gang members' name that once was here, now they are gone. And all while you see all this graffiti, you still see loose wiring as you come down the hallways. And you see graffiti going all the way down the wall. These once was people that was here, but now they gone.